Guys, welcome back into Montana, where I think I've finally got a new plan that's going to make us our millions and millions of dollars. I mean, as some of you may remember, we started by working over at Sam's little hobby farm. We then bought the old cabin farm, and well, we've farmed a bunch of different grain types. Really, none were very successful though. But now you can see we finally moved on to haying, and well, I mean, look at all these freaking bales. We've got 400 and some odd bales in here sitting fermenting. Guys, after 7 years out here in Montana, I think we've finally found something that's going to make us some serious cash. Now, we already have made a little bit of money from the first set of bales we got. We didn't sell them at the proper time, but we made a bit of money, and I've bought a few things, like this truck. Got an International ST 1800 along with the flat deck trailer. And then what we spent the most of our money on was, well, this brand new Kubota M7 tractor. We needed a third tractor. We'll go into more detail on that in a bit, but just, we got a new truck, new tractor. Life is good right now, right? You know what, since we're high rollers now, I thought I'd pick up these glasses as well. So guys, before we sold off everything we had harvested last time, we were down to like no money at all, like nothing. That made us enough money to really buy this equipment, to be honest with you guys. That couple hundred bales, the 100 bales I think we had, that was enough to buy everything we had here, which worked out pretty well. Because since then, we have harvested everything once and managed to get a little over 400 bales in this. In fact, I was going to show you all that. Unfortunately, Klutch was kind of dumb and broke the camera. And anyways, couldn't do it. We broke stuff. All right, let's just go with that. I need to ignore what happened and forget about it and move past it, and we'll get onto this again. But we need to wait a little bit. We're not quite ready to get into these fields, so give me a little bit here. And hopefully by June, June we should be able to get. We could probably wait till July actually, but we'll wait till June. And we'll get into these fields right away, all right? So I'll see you next month. And there we go. It's June. Perfect. Let's get into these fields and let's see if we can... It's technically a little bit early, right? We could wait one more stage, but get a little higher. But you know what? I want to try and get 3 cuts off this. We're in 3 of 3. We should be able to get this mowed down right now. Let's see what we get. We got our brand new Kubota with the Vermeer swather hooked up. Gertie's got the Ford with our rake ready to rock. And we got Matilda hooked up on the 4440 with the baler plus wrapper. The bale wrapper? The rapid wrapper. The rapid wrapper. I like that. So let's convoy this up. We're going to go across the county here to the far side to start this off. We'll come back to our fields close by sooner than later. Don't worry. We're going to get back here right away and take care of these. But let's start off by, well, heading out. You know what, over towards Sam's place, to be honest, is where I want to start, kind of on the far end. Make our way there and make our way back afterwards. Where's Matilda? I think we lost one. All right, she caught up. She found us. She figured out where we were. Looking pretty good right now, guys. I'm pretty happy. We got a brand new Kubota for the most part. I mean, we've already put a few miles on this thing. A few hours on it. And it seems to be working out just perfectly fine for the work we need to do. I mean, it was about a little over $100,000. You know what? That's fine. Relatively inexpensive for what we're getting for this, right? We get another tractor. We can hire some more workers. Now we have the finances. Finally, after starting from scratch, we have some money to actually get things done a little bit more. I feel like we've been kind of fighting it. Perfect. Already at the field. Let me break in here a little bit. And oh yeah, it's unfolding. Don't worry. There we go. Let's drop this in and we'll see if we can get in here quickly. Like there we go. You know what? I'm going to switch sides actually on this. Switch it over onto this side. We'll take the outside. It'll work out better that way. All right, perfect. There we go. That looks good. I think that's working out the way we want it to. Nice and easy. Perfect. So yeah, like I said, it was after what 7 years, guys. We've been sitting around, just barely making ends meet. I mean, we've managed to upgrade our farm a little bit, but realistically, we haven't been able to do much. We're always like at the end of the year, we spend everything we have. And there's nothing left to invest into this farm at all right now. Well, there was until this year at least. Now, don't get me wrong, we're not rolling in it as of yet, but we only have, about 5 different fields, maybe, I don't know, we got maybe 100 acres in total, not quite. And all of a sudden, we can actually have some money left over and we can start buying and upgrading things. But do I even really need to is the kind of the question. I mean, guys, look at this system we've got going on right now. This is doing the trick pretty well. You can see we've got some bales dropping right back there. Looks like we could have waited one more month and gotten more bales off this, but we'll wait till the last cut of the year, maybe back in October. We'll make sure we get a full push on this. We'll see what we get today, but I'm not counting on it being a massive harvest, but man, look at that already. There's already, 5 bales dropped? Not bad. So once again, it looks like the silage game is going to pay off for us. I think, you know what, we're just silage farmers, and from now on, the hay farmers, I don't know. The hay farm here is going to pay off in the short run, even more so. It's kind of amazing how well we're doing. And look, we even got employees now. We're even hiring our own employees. We're not having to work for Sam anymore as much, actually, at all. And yeah, we've got a couple worker bees now we're hiring all the time to help us take care of our work, which is kind of a change of fortune, right? I mean, beforehand, we were the ones always out in the field working for somebody else for a little bit of pay. Now I don't have to worry about that as much or at all. Like, this is amazing. Look at this. We got 3 of us out here right now. This is perfect. I mean, guys, I don't even really know what I could do to make this much more efficient than we already have. You got to think too, like the equipment we're running, pretty efficient equipment. Little Kubota, the old John Deere, the old Ford. I mean, we're running some old iron. The Kubota's new, of course. The Vermeer's fairly new. The baler's newish, but a lot of older equipment we're running right now, and it doesn't really cost a lot to keep it going for the most part. It's relatively inexpensive stuff, which is also kind of a benefit, right? So I don't know, what can we do to make this more efficient other than hiring more of the same? I don't even know. All right, first field done. We just gotta go across the street and we'll be back over at well, the old cabin, actually, if you guys remember. That's the fields over there. It's, well, just over the side here. Anyways, quite a few bales, guys. I can't remember how many we got last time. I'll have to double check and see how many we got this time, but I think we let it go another month before we actually went and swathed it last time. So I'm assuming we got less. I'm assuming we'll know when we get done everything, because I think we had 430 is kind of the number I'm looking for. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see, but oh yeah, right here. This is the field I need to do next. All right, both these fields. Look at all the bales over here. We got a ton of bales. There's the old log barn. No, everything's coming together, you guys. We got this all done. Let's head back over. We got one small field in the north. We're gonna handle that last. Let's go back and do the big fields over by the current farm. I have no idea how many bales we got. I have not been counting. It seems like it's less to me though. Probably less. And on to the big field. We will get a lot of bales off this. You guys might have seen this. We've done this one once for the first time, I believe. I can't remember how many we got, guys. It's gonna be a lot of bales, and it's a good thing we got that international. The Kubota right here has actually been pretty good to have as well. This tractor's perfectly suited for hand and silage making right now. The bales. I mean, all 3 of these tractors do a pretty good job of handling. Well, all the equipment we're running right now, they're not huge. They're all around 150 to 200 horsepower. Just like the right amount of power for all the stuff. Very economical to run. Yeah, you know what? They're all good with this. I'm hitting so many shrubs. Just smashing through them. Wish I could knock them down completely, to be honest. But anyways, yeah, Vermeer's good. I wouldn't mind getting, like, is there any other swathers that have a larger size, like a larger width? And there's not much that are bigger than this Vermeer, especially a pull behind. But maybe we could go to like a self-propelled? Some kind of a self-propelled swather of sorts? Yeah, I feel like we're definitely getting less bales this time. Not waiting the full, what is it, 4 months? 4 months between harvesting? I think we should have waited 1 more month. We would have been better off. I think we would have gotten a little bit more off this. I'm curious to see what the difference is. Like 430 some bales, and it's looking definitely a lot less. Well, we'll see in a bit here. We got this field to finish off. You can see how much we got left to do here. I still got 2 more fields that are underneath the tracks to go to. I'll catch up with you when we make our way over there, okay? But things are... It seems like this is a lot less, guys. And by a lot, I'm talking almost like double. I feel like we're getting half of what we usually get. Just saying. That's a lot. All right, fields are done. In fact, last time we came through here, guys, I almost got stuck down here. It was a rainstorm happening. And, well, you can see there's quite a bit of muck down there. That Ford had some struggles. Actually, the John Deere was the worst. It's 2-wheel drive, of course. It had the biggest struggle of them all coming through there. It was, in fact, I was driving it, so that's the only reason it got through, is because it had the best driver in farm sim driving it, really. Just saying. But yeah, going through there in the rain, not a good idea. Not a good idea. It was pretty mucky, and yeah, we had some struggles trying to get through there. So yeah, it's good that we're done that part at least. It's nice and sunny out here in June. In the springtime, not great. So we've got 2 more fields down over here to take care of, guys. I'm not going to spoil you. I just checked the bale count, and holy, we're way lower. It's not half, but it's going to be considerably lower considering what we had beforehand. I've got some work to do in the between seasons, but let me get through these fields and we'll see. We got this field here and then one further down, and we'll see. Oh, looks like we sprayed some grass, some clippings, some hay clippings over onto the ground, to the road there. Should probably try and pick those up at some point. Maybe they'll just eventually disappear, right? Eventually? Somehow? I don't know. Anyways, Kubota's running great. We're up to 4.5 hours almost already on it. Not bad. We're actually putting a few hours on this thing pretty quickly. Guys, this is a great tractor for this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy with this thing. It easy to run, fairly nimble, and it's doing exactly really what we needed to do out here. Great for this type of work for sure. The M7's great. Looks like everything's running back there. I'm going to have to do some maintenance, I think, on both of those tractors come the end here. I think that they're going to need a little bit of work. This thing here, probably not. I think, we'll see. Maybe we'll do a touch of work. We'll see. But everything else is just working out perfectly right now, other than the fact that I didn't get as many bales as I thought I might be able to get. But like I said, we came out here a month early. So doing the math on that, I mean, how much, if you can get one extra harvest every 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe every 3 years, if you do it 1 month ahead of time, but you're doing so much extra work, burning so much extra fuel, I don't know if that's going to be worthwhile. I think you're better off just waiting the full 4 months and making sure the grass is like pretty much at seed, the hay's at seed, and then jumping in. I think you're better off then. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna push this bale out of the way. Hang on. There we go. That's better. That's better. Yeah, I think we're better off if we would have waited, for sure. Can I double back on this? We'll continue on. I much prefer having, and I could move this all over, but then Gertie's gonna get all confused if I move the swather on the far side. So, you know what? We're not really trampling any of the grass. It's fine. It's fine. I just prefer driving on the already swathed side, right? But you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can move over in a second. I think maybe we can double back. We can double back in a second. All right, let's see if I can double back right here. This seems like a great spot. We'll lift up and spin it around right here, and this will be the perfect spot. As long as, yeah, Gertie, don't wreck into me, please. Please don't wreck into me. I just realized my mic has been really hot on this. All right, that's the end of that. Finally, okay. Harvest is done. Took us a couple hours to get through this today. Not too bad. We're up to almost 5 hours on the old Kubota. It's almost to 5 hours. Let's get this done. Can I miss this last bale? Wrap this up. Oh, I missed a little top. You know what? I don't want to hear about it, you guys. I got most of the grass, right? We got, oh, Gertie just rammed the heck out of Melinda there. Melinda? That's not her name. Oh, I can never remember her name. Apparently, we've got a Melinda now. Huh. Don't ask me how that happened. Just noticed the John Deere was a little low on fuel. This thing goes through a ton of fuel, actually, guys. It goes through at least double the amount of fuel it seems like the rest of our tractors go through. I think I filled the Ford up once in the last little while. This thing, every harvest, I've got to fill it up. Every time we run it through these fields, I feel like I'm back over here at the fuel store filling this thing up. The other ones, they seem to last for a lot longer. Not quite sure why that is. Maybe it's a smaller tank. Like, what do we got there? How big is the tank? 200. Yeah, it's only 200 liters. Maybe it's a bit smaller. Maybe that's it. I think the other ones are upwards of 5, so that makes kind of sense. Kind of sense. All right. As for as many bales, I don't even know how many we got yet. I'm gonna go start picking some of these up right now though, and we'll get a rough guesstimate and see what we got. Ooh, my bad. I didn't even look that way. My bad. Yeah, we'll get a rough guess, see how many bales we've got here. But like I said, I have a funny feeling it's substantially less than last time, guys. We got a lot more the last time. We should be able to get, like I said, one more, but I've got to do something before we do that, right? We'll do a little comparison to see how many bales we can get, and I mean, it really, the amount of money we're gonna make off these, anyways. Like we're doing pretty well, so I'm not too concerned. But if we can make a bit more, why not, right? And by the way, this trailer, yeah, I know it's kind of copping out a little bit. We needed to, with the amount of bales we're getting, guys, we had to find some way to, well, more reasonably move bales around. When you're talking about 400 plus bales per harvest, you're doing that multiple times a year. Listen, it is what it is. All right, we're not out here with the Ford anymore. That was old Klutch. We were out here with the Ford, you know, moving 20 to 40 bales at a time. Once you multiply that by 10, I think it's time you upgrade. And this was, I mean, it was almost, you know, $50,000 upgrade, but it was, I think it's worthwhile. And it's a little bit more reasonable. Listen, I may be the, oh boy, don't crash. I may be one of the best bale stackers in Farm Sim as well, but this is just too much. It's just a little too much. You know what? Answer me in the comments. Do you guys stack your bales yourselves, or do you use autoload? Do you guys stack your own bales? So don't lie. I see you. Don't lie. Let me know what you guys do. And storage is filled. We are officially full on this building. Holy. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to start stacking them up in front here for now. Like, I've got a lot of bales to stack here. Like, a lot. So there you have it. 400, no, not quite. 287 bales we made off of our fields. Guys, that's a third. Well, not quite a third. A quarter less than normal. Almost a third. We made 400 and some. So, yeah, still a quarter. Anyways, I've got a plan. But look at this. We've stacked them all fairly neatly, I think. I'm pretty happy with what we've done here. Of course, that is full with almost, what, 450 bales in there? Oh, man. Okay, I missed a little bit of grass, but not much. We're going to let this all sit here and ferment and turn into silage. But I got a plan for this, guys. This needs to be addressed because I can do better. I can do better. Not only can we wait the extra month, but also I can do better with this. So how are we going to get more bales next time? Well, we got to fertilize and lime, of course. Look at all this. I'm probably going to need more than this, too, let's be honest. But, yeah, guys, actually, hang on a second. Let's take a look at the percentage. Oh, it's not showing yet. But it was like 64% yield is what we were going to get off all of our fields beforehand. Yeah. Should be better this time if I take care of all this stuff, right? We got a lot of fields to get through, though. Might as well get at it today, get her done with, and then we'll harvest probably October-ish, maybe September. It'll be October, I bet. That being said, yeah, I need to. I just want to get this done before the rain comes. That's my big thing. Get her done before the rain comes. This will only take me a little bit of time, right? It's not that bad. And don't forget, we also need to fertilize. Boom. Nice. Hey, wait a minute. Let me grab some more. There we go. Already done half of it. Let's go finish off the last half. All right, a little more left to do, but this is pretty much going to do it, guys. Everything's getting limed, fertilized. I think should help our yield out a little bit on these grass fields. And we'll see come the new year here. Well, I guess the fall. We'll see in the fall. We'll figure this out in the fall, and we'll go from there. All right, so I'll catch up with you guys in the fall, I guess? Yeah, in the fall. Everything's looking decent, though. Why isn't... I have to turn off the application sprayer, I think. We're not fertilizing. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the fall. All right, you jabronis, it's time to get back into the field. We've got all our tractors lined up. It's kind of a colorful mix we got here. It's not like us to do the old colorful mix like this, but this looks pretty darn good. Let me show you the field. Yeah, fully fertilized, even though the expected yield's still showing 64% for some reason. I don't get that. Not sure why. That should have gone up, right? Yeah, because I don't know what's going on, guys. It's ready to harvest. I was not getting any warnings about lime or fertilizing, so there is that. Let's get in here and see what we got. We've got a record to beat. Got another convoy out to the far fields. Let's go. Nothing like causing a bit of a traffic problem just to get into the field, but that's how we roll around here. We're back into it. We're back into it. Kind of curious to see what we get, guys. Remember, the bale total we're looking for is, what, 430 is what we ended up with the first time? Need more than 430 bales this time. 430, that's a few. Speaking of which, I forgot to reset the bale counter. Gertie, wait, let me reset the bale counter. Hang on. There we go. We were back to zero. Did we drop any off yet? I don't think so. Nope. In fact, she didn't even have the baler turned on, so I guess we saved it before it was even a problem. Totally meant to do that. I totally meant it, just to show you guys. Just to show you. That's all. All right, there we go. The first bale has been dropped. One bale down. 429 to go at least, right? The fact we've already got one bale actually feels pretty promising. We'll see how we do here, but the yield feels, of course, it feels better. I mean, the grass is much higher already. Can't remember what it felt like how many bales we were getting per 50 feet beforehand. We're getting a bale every 50 feet before. I can't remember. We're gonna have to see how it goes, guys. We'll get through this field and we'll check out how many we got through here, but I mean, bound to have a few more than we had last time, that's for sure. Yeah, we got a few more bales already. Holy shnikes. Look at the bales. All right, let's see. Just finishing this off. He's going to get a couple more bales off this, of course. I'm curious to see what our totals are. We reset the counter, right? So we should know exactly. Just sneak underneath there. How many bales I got off this, guys. The number's definitely higher than it was. Definitely. All right, so just looking around quickly. What do we got? It's over 100 here, right? 117 bales on this field we produced. 117. We got, this is not even a third, obviously. It's about a quarter. We'll see. Should be more. I need more than 430, right? 430 is the goal one. I'm hoping for like 500, to be honest. 500? Can we do 500? I don't know. Look at all the bales. Guys, look at all the bales. Yeah. This is going to be substantially more than last time. So we're going to keep on wrapping these up. I still got 2 more fields over beside us to go get, and then we'll do a count and we'll see how many. I need another shed, you guys. Look at all the bales I got stacked over there. I don't even know how many bales we're going to have on this route, but it's going to be a lot. We're going to have so many bales. The worst part about having this many bales ends up being trying to play dodgeball here with all the equipment in the field, with the bales and equipment running. Yeah, it's a bit much, but you can kind of finagle your way through usually, making sure everyone's good. Everything's good. Perfect. The last little pass here. Oh boy, so many bales. So many bales. And that there is about it. Oh, looks like Gertie's into the fence. We'll take care of that. I'm pretty sure that John Deere is it's down to fumes. We got to get that thing to the fuel, go over to the station. I'm sure the Ford's pretty low as well, but let's go fix this up. What a mess again. Oh boy, you know, it seems like a great idea until you realize you got to pick them all up. And once again, like I said, aren't we glad we're not picking them up manually one at a time? Look at all the bales through here. Holy shnikes. All right, let's fill this guy up here. $1,000 in fuel. Perfect. We'll move this out of the way. Oh yeah, there's Matilda's coming. It's Matilda. Why couldn't I remember that earlier? Matilda, come on in. Let's fuel this thing on up while we're here. Perfect. Easy. Yeah, there we go. And another $315, and Gertie's just coming in behind right now. Let's move this all out of the way. And oh, she just stopped back here. Oh, you want to use this pump? All right, I'll fill you up. Don't worry, I got this. And the 200 liters there we go. All right, we're all filled up. Let's go. We'll take a look at the counter on this baler, and then we're gonna start picking up bales, guys. We've got a lot of bales to go pick up though. All right, so let's take a look at the counter on the balers. How many bales do we got? 458 in this harvest. 458, not bad. That's another, 30 to 40 more than we've ever gotten before. Seems like not a lot for all the extra work we did. Oh, we got a lot of bales to pick up. All right, so yeah, at the 30 to say 40 generous side, 40 bales. Say 40 bales we got on the generous side. I don't know if that's worthwhile for us to lime and fertilize these fields. If we could just leave them alone, lose those 40 bales. I don't know. That seems like a lot of extra time, a lot of fuel usage, a lot of fertilizer and lime spent on. I mean, we spent what, $14,000 on lime and fertilizer. We got extras, but I'm just saying that's a lot of cash we had to spend for that stuff. Not sure if it's worthwhile. Last bales picked up. Look at that. All gone. We've got 33 bales left on the flat deck. We're going to take back the stack. Well, it looked good for the longest time, and then I broke some. It was a gust of wind, and there was a squirrel, and then this deer ran by, and it got startled, and the squirrel jumped on bales, and I'll just show you when we get back. And the last time down through the mud pit down here. Nice and easy. Crank it over. Oh boy. That was a deer. Guys, there was another deer there. Did you guys see the deer? It was a deer. I had to dodge it. It was coming right at me. All right, there is the last load unloaded. Oh, easy. There's a lot of bales in here. So I was making them look really good, to be honest, guys. It was perfect for the longest time, and then a big gust of wind, like I said, the squirrel and the deer came along, and well, before you know it, everything just kind of fell over back here. Like, this isn't my fault. Almost knocked down the telephone pole though. Yeah, so there's a lot of bales here, guys. We got 500, 450 in there, plus I don't even know how many now. There's got another 400 some odd, maybe a little more, 600 here, something like that. A little more than that even. Actually, it's like 700 bales. 700 bales. Yeah, it's like 700 here. It's got to be. It was 280 before, and then another 450. You do the math. It sounds like 700. So in total, we're over like 1,100 bales in total right now. Yeah, that's a lot. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. I think we are done with the bales for now. We'll see what we make out of this next time, and maybe we can well, it's a lot of money, guys. I think this is going to be worth so much money if our first sale said anything. Anyways, thanks for joining me today. Drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. This is Klutch from Montana.